Okay, on to example 4, which is to simplify this time this division, okay, which is similar to the previous one, but we're now dividing our numbers and the variables. So let's go and do that. We're going to begin by looking at the 12 and the 8. So we can go and do 12 divided by 8. So this means divide by 8. But of course, 12 divided by 8 would give you a decimal, would give you 1.5, wouldn't it? But I want to keep it as numbers. So you've got to find the highest common factor of 12 and 8, which is 4. And 4 goes into 12 3 times, and it goes into 8 twice, so 3 over 2. So I've divided those numbers by 4. You could have halved them to get 6 over 4, and halved it again to get 3 over 2, same thing. We've then got next up our a parts, which we'll go and highlight in a different colour. We've got a cubed, and we're dividing by a to the 1. Now, if you divide indices with the same base, so we're doing a cubed, and we are dividing by a, or a to the 1, you subtract the powers. So 3 take away 1 gives you a squared. So we've got 3 over 2, a squared. We've then got b squared divided by b to the 5. Okay, and again, we're still dividing here. You want to take away the powers. 2 take away 5 gives you negative 3. So b to the minus 3. So 3 over 2, a squared, b to the power of negative 3. And then you've got c squared divided by c, which is c to the 1, which 2 take away 1 gives you 1. So c to the 1, which is c. So c goes on the end. This is how I would write the answer, personally. Okay, you can write it in different ways. This is one way of writing it. This means 3 over 2 times a squared times b to the minus 3 times c. Now, you could also write this as this. You might write it as 3a squared b to the minus 3 c over 2. This also means the same thing. Okay, it means the same thing. Or you might write it as this, because b to the minus 3, right, from negative laws of indices, if you've got a number like b to a negative power, but n is a number, you take the reciprocal. You write it as 1 over b to that power. So if you've got b to the minus 3, you write it as 1 over b cubed. So you might also write this similarly as 3, oh, a bit more room here, 3 a squared c over b cubed. Sorry, and the 2 still there. It's still from the bottom, sorry. So you might write it as these. So these all here, they mean the same thing. This one, and this one. They all mean the same thing. They're just different ways of writing the answer. Probably the worst one is number 2, just because you wouldn't normally write like this. You might be thinking, why does that even work? Why can you write it like that? Well, think of an example like this. If we have, I don't know, like 1 over 2, and we times it by, I don't know, 3 over 4, okay? Well, I've just written the bottom part, everything over 2. Okay, so here I could write this as 1 times, ooh, what's happened there? What's happened there? I could write it as 1 times 3 over 8. It means the same thing. Yeah, because then you go and do 1 times 3, which is 3 over 8. They mean the same thing. The bottom one, I think, is probably how the book's written it. 3a squared c over 2b cubed. Yeah, they all mean the same thing. Personally, I'd be good for the first one. But that's it on that one, okay? I probably rambled on a bit there, but I guess it's useful to look into different ways of writing stuff. But that's it on example 4. Thank you.